we created content for over 60 different businesses. And what we've found, without a shadow of doubt, is that content isn't something you just go ahead and do. It sits on a number of platforms and it's dependent on a whole range of things. The Content Readiness Audit is how we benchmark a business. It's how we understand where you are and whether or not you're ready to go ahead and produce content. For us, there are 5 main pillars. There's your content. That could be your existing web copy, but it could also be your sales brochures, your case studies, the emails you send out. Your website, of course. What CMS does it sit on? How flexible is it? What's the information architecture like? What's the UX look like? Your audience, how knowledgeable are they? Where do we find them? What do we know about them? What are their emotional needs? How do we make sure that we're producing content for them that's going to attract and engage them? Your company. It may sound obvious, but if the company's not in the right frame of mind, if it's not in the right stage, in the right state, then no amount of content is going to make the difference. And if your company culture is closed, or your structures and your processes aren't right, you're not going to create good content and you're not going to make good use of it. So we analyse exactly what's happening within the business and whether or not you're ready. And of course, distribution. The content doesn't just sit on the website, it has to be spread out. So, what state are your social media channels in? Are you engaging with people on them? Do you have a good following already? What's your email list like? How recently have you got in touch with them? What's the quality of the data? What's the SEO like on the website? All of these factors come together, and these 5 points allow us to diagram out exactly where your business is at, where you might need to spend money in the future, and whether or not you're ready to go on to the next stage of content marketing. Some fluctuations, some areas of weakness is fine. If you're weak in all, you've got a lot of stuff to fix. If you've got a couple of strengths, great, we can work with that and we can adapt a strategy around you. But it all starts with an audit, with a benchmark of where you're at before we get going with any activity. So if you're interested and you want to find out more, it starts with a conversation. So email me, tomsanford@futurecontent.co.